Hello, 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 friends and neighbors. It's me, Akiic to the Head, aka Michael. We are back once again. Direwolf 20, episode 5, I believe it is. Yes, indeed, I think we're on episode 5. Now, as promised, what we're going to do today is do some work around the new place up there on the hill. If you remember last episode, I started building a house and stuff. Well, I finished it offline, did some other stuff up there. Did a lot of work actually up there, and once I got started, I couldn't stop. But what we're going to work on today is this little thing right here. It's called a travel anchor. Now, what it allows you to do is pop around your place of residence or anywhere you got them set up out to a certain amount of blocks, like an Enderman. And it uses Ender Pearls and some other stuff, as you can see right here. Now, I have one up at the new house where we built, but what I've got to do now is I got to build one more to put out there about halfway between our house and this place, which will allow us to teleport up there. So I'll show you how that works. What we're going to do is I've got all the stuff to make it. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, what we need to do is, you can see I still need to make the diamond. Now, in order to do that, what we need is this stuff here. So if we come back into here, you'll see you need a pulsating crystal. To make a pulsating crystal, it's a diamond surrounded by pulsating iron. And to make pulsating iron, of course, takes iron ingot and an ender pearl. So what we're going to do is we're coming over here. We'll make sure it's set to alloys only, which it is. So let's throw one of those in there and our ender pearl. That will get our ingot going up, or pulsating ingot, and then we'll break it down into nuggets and we'll surround this diamond and we'll get that underway. Now, the other things we got to do is we need 4 pieces of iron and 4 conduit binders. You can see we definitely have enough of that. So let's see if this should be getting close to ready. Here it is. And pop, pop. Pull that out. Let's break that down into nuggets. We will surround our diamonds with the nuggets just like this. Create our pulsating crystal. Now it's just a simple matter of creating our travel anchor. So there we go. We've got ourselves a travel anchor. Let's throw some of this stuff away. If I have room anywhere, the iron ingots we can put up there. Everything else is full, so we'll keep that on us for right now. So what we're going to do is, let's run over here. You can see the trees are all nice and growing, and I don't want to show you too much up there because I've done a lot of work, so I'm going to keep my head down a little bit just so you guys can see, or can't see rather. Now, I've marked out this little section here. I've already measured it out, and this should be the halfway point. So if we pop one of those down in there, then you can see, there we go. Once you can highlight it like that, if you just simple matter of jumping, it will teleport you over to that next travel anchor that you see. So you can see, we can see it, travel to it. There's our one in the home, and we can travel to it as well. Now, I built it out inside here. You can see we've got our little fireplace with the little furnace in there. We've got a little half slab crafting station. We've got some cabinet spaces or storage. You can see I've got some storage up here. I've already started moving some stuff in, not a lot, but it's getting there, so we'll throw some of that in there. And then I got more space up here. So this is the basic home and stuff. Like I said, now these are lights. They light up pretty bright in here. So I've got one over the bed over here and one over here. If we just take this off, you can see the noticeable difference of the light going out. We'll put that back up in there. At nighttime, it looks pretty good. Now, coming out here, you can see I've redone the roof like I wanted it and stuff. I think it looks really nice this way. Got the roof all situated. And I've started doing some landscaping and stuff like that. Now, what this is going to do, this will grow 3 high berries up to here like that. And that should effectively stop mobs from coming in and out. It should create a barrier like this where they can't get to us. We come in here, you see I've done some more work inside in here. Put in some paths and stuff. We come around the back side here. You can see I swapped out all the bushes and just put in the willow leaf bushes. Did some flower landscaping back here. On this side, this is also going to go 3 high. Then I'm going to put some half slabs on top. Just kind of decorate it up like a trellis. This will keep mobs from coming in and out here as well, or it should. Then we're going to have some more berry bushes here. I've got myself a little normal crop garden here. We're going to have some wheat, some barley. You can see we got some potatoes, carrots. We got some cotton and stuff going. We'll make use of all that. And then I've got some more bushes here. Now what I'm going to do with this here, this will actually be our berry garden. We need to find one more from Natura, and I believe it's the blackberry bush, and we'll put those through here, and these will go 3 high. And then we got the brand new granddaddy here. This is going to be our power room, stuff like that. It's all going to be our Tinker construct. That's what we're going to work on today. And then of course I've got the fence all the way around. So I think we're kind of secure right now, but I like it. I think it came out really nice. I hope you did as well. I've also got Optifine installed now, so you can see we now got zoom and stuff. So, and it's running a lot smoother. No more of those micro stutters that we were experiencing before. So let's go and get started here. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to come in here and we got to lay these down. Just like that. We'll throw 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. And then of course we're going to have 3 up front, but what we're going to do, let's put 1 in the middle. And then we need 1, 2, 3. We're going to have, let's have, what do we got? We've got 2 tables and 2. So we'll put 2 drains there, 2 drains there, nothing here. That will work. Then those will be drains. So then we'll come up. We'll do 1 more high. Well, that we don't need there. Let's go ahead and take that out. And of course it would go back there. And what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put one of those lights like what we have here. I think what I'm going to do is I will put those down here and they will shine up and that'll give us a little more light back there. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way. And just like that. So, and then we need 3 up here. Perfect. And be 3 like so. And then of course 3 like that. Did I get it? Perfect. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a window in there. So this will be our main Tinker's construct. Now we will need these over here, and what we will need to do is we'll throw that there, and of course those there and those there. Perfect. Now what we need to do is we need to go scrounge up some more gravel, sand, and clay, and I believe we do have that stuff here. Let's just double check. We'll take some of this. Let's just put that in there, and let's put our travel anchors to use. Let's go ahead and close some of this up. Don't want that pig to get out. There we go. We'll make use of our travel anchor to get down there quicker. And jump. Oh, get back on there and jump. There we go. So we need some gravel. And do I have any sand? Got a little bit of sand, not much, and doesn't look like I have any clay left. Okay, tell you what we're going to do then. We are going to make a couple iron shovels. And we're going to go get some clay and some sand. So we'll grab that there, and I don't have any wood on me, so we'll do with 1. That should work. We still got a stone shovel. So let's switch to Firebat, and we'll go find a place where we can get some of that stuff. We'll come out over here. Should be some stuff out here. And we'll keep an eye out for some blackberry bushes while we are at it. We got blueberry and raspberry. We just need the blackberry. Okay, we've got some clay there. Let's try to find some easier clay. That looks like gravel. There's some clay. Let's go ahead and switch out of this because water does hurt us. And we'll go ahead and grab that clay and that clay. Let's go ahead and get down there and get it. Perfect. A little more clay there. Oh, I thought that was a creeper coming through. Or that is a creeper, isn't it? Or it's a zombie. That was freaky. Well, there must be some kind of cave right in there. Okay, did we not get some more clay? Here it is. Okay, so how much clay and stuff do we got? We've got a little bit. That should be enough actually. Let's just zoom in on our map a little bit. Let's get rid of that. And zoom in on our map, just trying to keep an eye on it. Now I did go and find some Endermen over the last couple of nights. That's where I got enough to make those travel anchors and stuff. And we got... Don't want to be under this tree too much. Okay, we still need some sand. Here's some sand. Let's grab this. Look at that, guys. I got vein miner working now. Okay, that is that. Let us put that in there. And what I want to do is, let's just... There we go. That will work. And it looks like it's starting to get dark, which is not good. Perfect. How are we doing now? Gravel, clay, sand. That should be good. We'll get a little more sand. Let's grab this here. There we go. And that should be good. Let's head on back to our little farm area. Let's grab this. Grab a little more clay. And let's just rock this off. There we go. Well, we're going to get caught out after dark. Well, let's hurry. Could have flew, I suppose. Okay, we'll jump in here. Create a little more what we want to create. And so it's just a simple matter of taking the clay, that, and that. And I don't know if I want to do a full stack, so let's do a half a stack, I guess. 32. That should do it. We'll leave that in there for a minute. Let's get this cooked up. We'll let that fry up there, and that will give us our seared brick. Everything else should be good to go. How are we doing? We got this. Almost out of food. Best eat some food here. There we go. Let us put some of this gravel and stuff away. We don't need that. We will put this up in there. Got seared brick, good to go. We do need glass though. Where's all our glass? I know I have a lot of glass somewhere. There's 23 pieces there. Okay, what we'll do, you know what we'll do? Let's just craft the rest of this up as well. And let's go furnace only. We'll grab that, let that start smelting. It'll be quicker in here though, so we'll switch it over in a little bit. But let's get started here. So what we're going to need, 4 drains for our seared faucets for our drains. We're going to need 4 of those for sure. We're going to need, come on, keep give me bricks. We are going to need a controller and a tank. So we're going to do this here in a second. We need more bricks, more bricks, more bricks, which is the same thing as a controller but with a piece of glass in the middle of it. That will give us our seared tank. Now what we need are the drains, and we're going to need 3 things with the window in it. So we're going to still need 3, 6, 9, 9's 18, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, about 42 more seared bricks in total is what we're going to need. Okay, now this is a simple matter of now crafting this. Let's take this out, and that gives us 3 of the 4 drains we need. We need 1 more drain and then 3 of the seared windows. So this will give us another drain. That's the 4 drains. Now we need 3 of these, which is a simple matter of 3, 3, and 3. Just like this. So there's 1, and we need just a couple more. Let those go, let those go. I don't think we're going to need all this grout, but that's okay. We'll let it cook all up anyway. We'll put it to use somehow. Come on, you know what, that's enough of you. Let's pull that out. This should be getting close here. And 3. Okay, that's all we need. Let's pull that out. The rest of that can cook off and come out. We'll leave all the rest of that in there. Perfect. Now, we don't have a bed here anymore. You can see it's gone. So let us go over. Woo! That was close. Ooh, our front door's open. Guess that was just a cow there. So, let us quickly take our nap. Just like this. And now what we need to do is put this stuff to use over here. Now this building right here is made out of 2 types of marble brick that I used with the chisel. You got your standard brick here, and then the floor, which is smooth. Now the glass I made different than on my play server. I used a bubble glass, the same as the windows. On the play server I had a different type of glass that had a steel border around it, but it came out okay nonetheless. So let's throw this here, here, and here. Then we're going to put our, let's put the tank on this side, and let's put our controller on this side. Now when it lights up like that, that means you've created something correct. Now we need a drain. Let's throw that out. Thought I had some more bricks. I must have left them over there. That's okay. Oh, I did. They were right there. Okay. We'll throw that there. We might as well come back over to this side as well. I got one on that side. Okay, let's throw our faucets in there as well. And then finally drain and drain. Let's throw our faucets on there, just like that. There we go. We have our Tinker's Construct up going. You can see we've got lots of room there. And if we needed to, if we wanted to, we could actually go through the ceiling and make it higher if we wanted to. But this is plenty good enough. And then what I'll do offline is I'll start moving some machines in here, some power and stuff like that. We'll probably put our Akiic accumulator outside somewhere with the water, and then run our pipes in and stuff like that. There's actually, I think, some water right over there we may run from. So what we need now is we need to get some cactus to make some transfer pipes, and we need to head on over and make some portable tanks as well, because we need to go searching for some lava. So let's come in here. Let us, what do I have in here? Let's put the bricks in here for right now. This is all building material. Grout I'll throw up here in miscellaneous for right now, as well as this. We'll put all this in there for right now, just for miscellaneous purposes. Perfect. Now let's head on over to here, because what we need to do is I need a little bit of iron, and I need some tin. Do we have any tin? I do. Oh, I've already made one. Never mind. Let's put this back. What we need is this, and you know what? I forgot. I'm going to need the glass after all. So let me go back up here, come up here and get the glass. See how much time saver that is? That makes things so much quicker. And what we need to do is portable tanks. Portable tanks. So what we need to do is make this. The first one is easy. It's just some copper with some glass in it. That we can do. We have no... Oh, we do got some copper. So what we'll do is let's make 2 of these bad boys. And we'll just throw a little bit of glass in here, just like this. We'll grab 2 of these. Now these we can upgrade. Now this only holds 8,000 millibuckets, which is 8 buckets. 8 buckets of lava. It's not very good, but we want to upgrade it. So to upgrade it, we need Invar, and that will then make it upgrade to, I believe, 32,000 millibuckets, which is 32 buckets. Do we have any Invar made? We do. Let's grab 8 pieces of that. We'll throw these in there, and pop, 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 pop. Create those. So now you see we owe 32,000 millibuckets. And if we wanted to upgrade even further, we just need some hard lumen glass, some hardened glass, or some fused quartz glass. And that's easy to make. So if we make hardened glass is, that's hardened aluminum glass. We don't want to make that. Let's come back, and hardened glass is just some obsidian and some lead. But unfortunately, we don't have no obsidian ground up or anything like that. I don't have a pulverizer. So what we'll do is we'll use the fused quartz. I believe I still have some quartz left. We do. So what we'll do is we'll run over here to the alloy smelter. We'll switch this to alloys only. I believe it is. Let's just make sure we hit U. Fused quartz. Alloy smelter. Yep. So, and we need 3 pieces. We'll just throw that up in there. Or actually, 2. We're going to need 8 pieces, right? Yeah. Well, 4 pieces of glass is what we're going to need. But we have twice, so 8 pieces of glass. You know what? Let's split this up like this. Let that go. That will give us 3 pieces at a time. So we'll throw that out. We'll throw these in. Just like that. Let this craft up. Now what we're going to need to do is we do have a bucket. Let's just make one more bucket. We got 1 piece of thing. Let's grab 4 of this. Let's throw the 4 in here. We'll grind this up real fast. Come on, come on, let's finish, do the dance. Do the funky dance. Come on. And should be stopping any second. Yes, 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 no, maybe. I only had 4 pieces in there, guy. Come on. There we go. Wow, that was a lot for 8 pieces. We'll throw that in here. We'll craft that up. And that should be enough, maybe. Maybe. It's enough for 1 for sure. That gives us reinforced. Now if we look at this one, now that holds 128,000 millibuckets. So 128 buckets. That will be plenty enough for us for the time being. We won't need any more than that. That would be great. Now what these do, we'll keep this with us. We'll put that in there. And we got the iron done up. We do. Let's grab a bucket. Just like this, and let's go. And not sure what time it is. I know if we look at the map, there is some lava right over here. Right here, some lava, and that's probably the best. Let's do that. Let's head on over there because I'm not entirely sure if there was lava down. Oh, I know there is. We're right here. You know what? Let's just do that. It's safer. We don't have to worry about night falling. And we're going to have to empty this down here eventually anyway. So let's go ahead and we'll run down here. We could always pop over to the nether and get lava that way as well. But what we'll do is, I know there was some right down here. Let's hope there's no mobs coming in and getting us. And if we come right in here, let's see, let's take this away. Just like this. We'll put the tanks down over here so we don't have to worry about them coming up. Now it's a simple matter of taking your buckets, just like this, sucking up the lava and putting it in a tank over here. Now you see how we've already got 5 buckets in there. It's 5,000 millibuckets. Now if you just hold shift down and then right click with the wrench on the tank, that pops the tank up and it keeps the lava in there, so we're able to porter it around and stuff, which makes it very handy. And it's fairly simple to make, at least the very first one. Just 4 pieces of glass and a piece of copper. We'll throw that in there. Let's see, grab that. Come over here. And we'll just get some lava here for our smeltery, which will make it easy for us. We'll grab that. That. And we're about to tap this lava flow dry. Some there. Grab this. Oop. Going to get turned around and fall into the lava. That would be horrible. We're up to 31 buckets in there, 31,000. And you can tell we've got a long ways to go before we fill that up. And that should be all the lava. Let's throw a couple of torches in here just to light this up some. And I got a little bit of torches left over here. There we go. So that's all the lava, I believe. That goes down there a ways. Perfect. Let's grab this redstone. Grab that, and we'll pick our tanks back up. So that's not too bad. We got 33 buckets in there. That will last us a while. So let's pick these up. And let's head back up to the top. Now, obviously, I'll be getting more lava off camera and stuff like that. I mean, you don't want to see me sitting there bucket after bucket after bucket putting it in. That's for sure. So, let's get rid of that. Let's put our water back in here. Let's get our food in there as well. And it's probably getting close to nighttime, it looks like. Yes, it is. Let's head on over to the house. There we go. Take a quick nap. And let's go set this up. Now, first of all, let's do this. We're going to need 2 pieces of wood. Let's grab 2 pieces of wood. Do we have the glass on us still? We do. So, what we're going to create is take a piece of glass, like so, and a piece of wood block on either side of it. This will make our wooden transport pipes. Let's grab that. Let us throw our glass up there for right now. We'll keep that on us. What we need to do is we need to run to the desert. Let's go to bat form. Got a creeper down there on the beach. Somewhere he must be underground. Now fortunately we've got a desert right here behind us, which is nice, and what we'll do is we'll just grab a few pieces of the cactus. We technically only need 1, so that's what I'm going to get for right now. Let's just grab 1. And we'll head back. Mr. Spider. And let's switch back into this. And what we need to do is we're going to have to cook this first. Do I have? I do. You know what? We don't need to do that because we were smart and we put 1 in the house already, so we can just come right into the house. Just like this. Like so. We will throw this into the top and let us let us grab a couple pieces of this. We don't need all 3. You know what? Let's just cook all 3 anyway. Cook that up. This will give us our cactus green, of course. Everybody knows this method here. But what you then do is if you come over here to a crafting grid, put this into here, this will just give you pipe sealant. And if you take your pipe, just like that, your wooden fluid pipe, this creates a wooden fluid pipe that's able to transport fluids and stuff. And as you can see, it transports 10 millibuckets a tick, which is like an eighth of a bucket. We don't need any more than that because we've got the tanks in a reserve, so that will be plenty for what we need it for. So we'll come over here, we will grab our reinforced tank, and we'll just drop that bag boy right there. We'll then throw our pipe in there, and then what we need to do is our wrench. So you can see right now that's on blue, and if you look at the mode, it says input. We don't want input. That would then pull the fluid from there to there. We don't. We want to right click on that with our wrench. That will switch it to output. As you can see, then this starts filling up our tank, and look how quick it fills up our tank. So now we effectively have a functional smelter that will double all our ores that we throw in there. So this is the second stage. If you remember, the first stage was our little hand cranked grinder down there that doubled our ores. This is the next stage up, which is Tinker's Construct, which will then smelt all your ores. You don't need to grind it up. It's much quicker. I'll show you how that works. Let's just throw that. Now most of you have already seen me work Tinker's Construct, so you're quite aware of how it works, or you've seen your other favorite YouTubers work it. Let's just close the door, get back on there. And what we need to do then is let's grab, what we will need is some brass. So what we're going to do is we need 5 aluminum, and then we need, was it aluminum? Let's see, we need brass. This is what we need. We need aluminum brass, which is crafted by 3 aluminum and 1 copper. So let's throw 2 of these back and grab 1 copper, and let's do this twice. 3 and 1. So I'll do the rest of this off camera. What we're going to do is we'll switch back up to here. Now what this aluminum brass is for is used to make our patterns and stuff that we're going to need to create tools. It's not what I wanted to do. And I'm going to automate all these doors, so don't worry about that. So we right click on our controller here, and then we throw the ores in there, and you can see the ores will sit inside there until they become liquefied by the lava here. You can see that as it uses the lava, it refills up from our tank on the side there, and you can still see we still got about 28 buckets still in there, so it's gonna last us a little while. These are almost smelted, and you'll see these then become liquid inside the tank here. There you go. You can see we've got liquids, and then as the copper will melt, this will change to molten aluminum brass, or aluminium as the British call it. And boom, there we go. So we've got 16 ingots. Now there's 2 things we can do. We can cube it or block it. That uses 9 of the ingots to make a block. Or we can use it over here to make our templates and stuff, which we're going to do. We're going to take one of our ingots here, and we're going to throw that on there, and we're going to just right click on the faucet here, and this will pour out the aluminum brass around the ingot. And as you can see, we now have an ingot mold. Pretty snazzy, right? Next thing we're going to do is we're going to break one of these down. We're going to grab an iron ingot, or nugget rather. We're going to throw our nugget in there, and we're going to do the same thing with the nugget. This will create our nugget mold. So we've got the cast for that, the cast for that. Not a problem. We will take this, we'll throw that on there, and let's throw that one on there. So we can do either or. Now if we look in here, you see we still got 14 ingots in there. So we know there's 9. We'll let that pour out. And then 10, 11. We'll let this all come out like this. And then, because we're not going to quite use it this episode, what I'll do is I'll get all my ores smelted up. And what I'll do is I'll start getting all the stuff together to make our best pickaxes and stuff. And let's come over here. You can see we now have a complete cube over here. We look back in here, you can see we've got 1 more ingot left. And we'll just cast that out now as well. And there we go. So now if you look, we've got 9 and 5, 15, or 14 rather. And that's what we had in there, was 14. So So there we go. How are we doing on time? It is actually overtime. So what I'll do is let's just throw all this in here for right now. Actually, we'll take this out. And let's just put this back into an ingot. There we go. So that's it, boys and girls. Once again, thank you for joining me for Direwolf 20. I hope you guys found this video instructional and able to learn something new. I do enjoy it. I'm really having a blast building this stuff now. I mean, I'm not normally known as a builder, but I'm quite happy with the way this is coming out. Let me know what you guys think as well. Mash that like up button if you enjoyed the episode. Leave all your comments and suggestions right down there below in the box. That's what it's there for. And be sure to follow me on all the social media, the Steam group, and go check out my sponsor, No Scope Gaming Glasses. All the links can be found right in the description below, as well as Feed the Beast Launcher if you find yourself interested in playing this type of game as well. Until next time, I'm Akiic to the head. This has been Direwolf 20 for Minecraft 1.7.10, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye!